history fans, welcome back to the Historical Baking Show. This week in the Bake Off is dessert week and I think they're doing mousse, which I love a mousse, but I also really enjoy cheesecake. So I'm going to make an Oreo cheesecake and we're going to talk about the history of cheesecake because it has ancient origins all the way back to ancient Greece. So I hope you enjoy.
Just before we get into the recipe and the history, apologies for missing Thursday's upload, but sometimes life happens and you run out of time to do things, so yeah, sorry about that, and hopefully we're back. But for the base you need 300 grams of crushed up Oreos and then 60 grams of melted butter. You mix them all together and then pop them in your tray in the fridge while you make your filling. And the filling is 450 grams of cream cheese, tablespoon of vanilla, 125 grams of icing sugar, 480 grams of whipping cream or double cream, and 15 grams of crushed up Oreos again. So, history time. Cheesecake dates to the 5th century in ancient Greece, over 4,000 years ago. It's said the earliest known version of the cheesecake came from the island of Samos. At this point in a little bit, my scales ran out of battery. I think I had about half the weight of cream cheese in there already, so I then just eyeballed the other half, but it's okay, it tastes good. We're moving on. Okay, cool, thanks. So the cheesecake on the island of Samos. It was made with fresh cheese patties pounded with honey and flour until they were smooth and then baked. They were called plakos or plakous, Plakous, which means flat mass. And there's evidence that they were served to athletes during the first ever Olympic Games in 776 BCE, as it was considered a good source of energy, and it was a popular wedding dessert. It then had a pastry base like a tart in medieval Europe. There's multiple cheesecake recipes from this time, including eggs, and different flavours are introduced as well, and these can be found in the first English cookbook of 1390. And since then every cookbook for 5 centuries gave us a different recipe. The 1390 cookbook, interestingly actually, was created by recipes of the cooks of King Richard II, who include 2 cheese tarts, one called Sambocade or Sambocade and tarte de Brie, whose name derives from the old Norman word for pounded. It then made its way to America in the 1730s, where in Philadelphia they opened the Cheesecake House Tavern, which I think sounds like it could still be the Cheesecake Factory. There are also 3 different cheesecake recipes included in Martha Washington's cookbook with different flavours, and one even without a crust. In the 19th century we see the introduction of ingredients like lemon and vanilla to flavour your cheesecakes. And in the 1930s we see the true Americanized cheesecake take form. Traditional cheese curd was replaced with cream cheese, making it richer and creamier, so recipes changed and we have the creation of the New York cheesecake, which, as we all know, became well loved, and basically every restaurant offered their own variation on cheesecake, which, if you have a look today, is pretty much the same. There are, or were, 4 different basic types of cheesecake. Originally we have curd or cottage cheese, then ricotta for Italian cheesecake, quark for German, and cream cheese for New York. So that's a quick little history of cheesecake for you. And yep, sorry, the camera flipped around now, no idea why. Well, actually I probably do know why, I probably moved it. Disaster struck, but it's okay, we've got clean hands, we can fix it, and it's okay, home baking gets messy. It's all good. I completely forgot to film an outro. After I put it in the fridge, I forgot about it, and it's now 8 o'clock, so many hours later. Here we have the cheesecake, and it looks delish. But it's in an awkward tray, so I'm going to use a spoon. Apologies if you can hear Strictly in the background. Keep it out. Yeah. Oreo cheesecake, so good. What's your favourite type of cheesecake? Let me know. I like strawberry as well. My favourite bit is the biscuit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye!